Why, hello everyone. Welcome back to my modded world. Here's what we've done since last episode. As you recall, I had that oil refinery right here, and some ugly conduits plumbing to it. So what I did is I got rid of them, and I put them back here. So now everything is I don't want to say neatly stored back here, because it does need a little bit of moving around, because now I can't go back there. Not that I have much of a reason to go back in that area anyways, except maybe to change out my lava drum, which doesn't happen very often, so it's not a big deal. But I will change a lot of this back here, because actually I have to make room for new machines. There's a whole bunch of other machines that I haven't even got into yet, and I want to stuff these walls full of them. So everything here is probably going to get changed around in the future sometime. But for the time being, this is what I come up with, and it looks like my old drum is empty. So we'll stick a fresh one there. It should fill up. And this thing's been running nonstop for a few hours. It's very slow. A conversion rate is actually 1-to-1, just like I hoped it would be. I did a small test using a not a bucket, but one of those the tanks. One of the thermal expansion tanks that I have in the chest over there. I just put one bucket in it, let it fill up, and then convert, and then it pumped it back into another bucket or another tank, and it was again one bucket. So it is 1-to-1 conversion from oil to fuel, so that is good. So what I've done here is Sev, you may have... Ooh, we got a guest here. I have no idea how he got in here. I'm gonna have to check that out. I thought I was pretty well lit up in here, unless he came from underground. Anywho, as you may have noticed, I have 3 engines now, and they all plumb into our updated block and our power cell, and it holds 10 million, as we found out last episode. Why is that still draining? I wonder. Oh, that's right. This is still running. I thought I turned this off for some reason. I apparently did not. Anyways, I have the fuel plumbed up into the backs of these engines, and it is on. It is not automatically pumped in, because I don't want the thing to be running all the time. Because eventually this is going to fill up. And we're pretty close to a full fuel drum now. So once it fills up, I'm obviously going to want to stop refining. So I have this on a button, and what it does is it'll send a redstone pulse to turn that on, and it pumps about 3 buckets through, and it's divvied up between... Oh, that is off. Okay. It pumps about a bucket each in. Each one gets... Oh, wow. Okay, well, it's not... I thought it was... actually, that makes sense, because this top, in the stream, this top one gets it first, I guess, gets the fluid first, so it makes sense where it would have more in it than these two. So, but that's okay. I'm actually going to turn these off. I think, how low are we? We need about 3 million more. Each bucket does 1.5, so that should do that. I'm gonna turn off. Where is my wrench? I'm gonna turn off the refinery, because it doesn't need to be on anymore. I've got quite a bit of fuel. So I'm just gonna halt production for a while. I wish I could find out a way to turn this off without breaking the conduit. I tried messing around with putting levers in different spots, but nothing seems to turn this off. So it seems like it has to have its own power supply that I can turn on and off. Like I would have to probably make another one of these, maybe like a leadstone or something small. Maybe not, because that wouldn't transmit a whole lot of power. I don't know. I really don't know what to do as far as easily turning this on and off. Until I figure something out, I'm just gonna, break the conduit. So enough about that. What we're gonna do today is, oh yeah, by the way, this is a carpenter's door. I also have the Secret Rooms mod installed, and I could have done the same thing with that, but I happen to have lots of carpenter's blocks on hand, so I just made another door and stuck the concrete texture on it, and I think it turned out pretty good. What else did we do? Oh yeah, I did a bunch of enchantment stripping. All those items that I had in this chest here. And there we go. I either tossed out, melted down, or repaired and melted down, or stripped. Because a lot of times what I was finding out is because it would break, it would break the armor. Because a lot of these drops were very low durability, stuff like this here. So it would a lot of times just break the armor. So that kind of changed my plans. I didn't realize, before we started that, like we found out last time, that it actually damages, the process damages it, and sometimes it actually breaks, leaving you with just the enchanted book and the armor is gone. So that changed what I was going to be doing. So from there, the kind of lousy enchantments I just repaired and then melted down. And which I probably won't be doing anymore because I forgot that it takes more XP, more levels to repair a enchanted piece than it does a non-enchanted piece. So I ended up tossing most of them if they had kind of a low-level enchantment or a non-usable enchantment. I repaired the ones that I could, melted them down. I got a bit of gold out of it, not a huge amount, but it was something. And stripped some of the other ones off. So we got a nice little stockpile of stuff here. So that's good to go for there. I got a couple ideas for something a little bit different that I want to do in here in the enchantment room. But that is not going to be done this episode, because what I want to do today is get back onto some Thaumcraft stuff, because it has been far too long since we've done anything with it. Let's see if I can find, there we go, with another quartz, because that is, oh, you know what we also need? We need ender pearls, because I'm pretty sure that, where's my book? Pretty sure that these require this one, yeah. That these require, oh, that one takes an emerald. Some of these take maybe they're all different. Oops. That's weird. I was thinking some of these took the an ender pearl in the center. Apparently it's different for each one. So that's okay. Maybe I don't need those ender pearls. Maybe it's some of these that need it. I don't really know. But anywho, so I'm gonna gather a few materials and go upstairs and set stuff up, and I'll be right back. Okay, here we are upstairs in our Thaumcraft room, and what we're gonna do is try to, well, first, before we do anything, what I want to do is make something that I have been wanting to make since the very first episode, since I started in this world, because it is one of the cooler objects, and it is the goggles of revealing. Now, because I don't quite remember the recipe for it, so let's find out what it was. Okay. Leather in the corner kind of thing. Kind of like a strap. Buckle in the front and back. Okay. And then the lenses. So, let's see if we can't put that together here. We've got the leather. Lenses. Sweet. I have enough to make it. That is awesome. Goggles of revealing. Now, what these do, besides look sweet, is they give you a discount, but they also show nodes as if you were looking through a thermometer, which is pretty awesome. I don't see any in the immediate vicinity, but it should make finding them much, much easier. And this is enchantable too. I can stick, I believe I can put it right on the enchantment table and stick stuff on it, as if it's a vanilla item, which is pretty cool. So I'll do that later once I get 30 levels again. So what I want to do here is I want to start using the cauldron here, because now we have stuff from the nether, and so we can start making stuff. Unfortunately, wood burns. So I'm going to have to, actually, just to be, I wonder if that has to go down one more. Yeah, it probably does. Just to be safe, actually, we'll go out another one, because I don't quite recall how far fire spreads, or how far away. So that should be good. So we got our torch, or our flint and steel. Light that. Block it in. Now this should start the bubble. There we go. Okay, now if I'm reading this correctly, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to use items to create essentia within the crucible, and then you throw in the catalyst, and this is the catalyst here. This is what you're using to make this, and then these, the essentia, or actually they're aspects for now. When you put the aspects in, they become essentia, and when you put the catalyst in, it becomes the item. And these are what helps transform whatever you're making. So, what we need to do to get these in here, as I understand, is throw items in there while it's boiling. And it has to be done pretty quickly because it dissipates over time. Now, what we need with the Nitor is we need 3 fire, or 3 ignis, 3 lux, and 3 potentia. And after a little bit of derping around, I've realized that coal is both potentia and fire, and torch is lux. And it's not quite it's not quite perfect proportions. Like I would have to put 2 coal in, and it would be 4 and 4. So there's going to be a waste of 1 potentia and one ignis, but that's not a big deal. It's just coal. And this I could stick in 3. So I'm going to get those ready right away. And nothing's burning. Okay, so that's good. That's good. And then once we get the niter down, we can actually get rid of the stone, because I think the niter is wood safe. I don't think it burns any materials. I think it's just a heat and a light source. So that's pretty cool. So we're going to go ahead and dump these in. Oh, it makes cool noises. Okay. Did that put in... Okay, and then... I'm going to put in... What did I... Oh, it pops it right out immediately. Okay. Let's actually... do some more. much is in there now? I need one more. And then we'll put one more of this. That should... Perfect. I got 2 niter and nothing is wasted. Because apparently, if you let it go to waste, it, something happens in the atmosphere, I guess. It expends bad stuff. And I don't really know what happens because of it. So I'm not going to stick around and find out. So what we're going to do is put that back. That is cool. I wonder if I can scan that. Where's my... No. Whatever. There it is. Sweet. So, get rid of this stone here, because we can put our floor back, I think. Where is my wood? There it is. Should have been like this. Now, hopefully, my wood doesn't burn. I'm gonna go change the day real quick. Take a nap, because I try to stay in the daylight as much as I can because of there's some weird nasty stuff. I don't know what mods are adding these, but there is some creepy stuff that spawns at night, and I have not tangled with them yet. Because I just don't want to. Not just yet. Not without knowing what they do first. So, but they tend to disappear rather easily. If you just kind of hang around the area for a minute or two, they usually just disappear. And I'm not really too sure what they are or what they do yet. So we're just gonna leave them alone for the time being. Oh yes. Back on topic. What I want to do now is now that we got Crucible going, I want to. Well, I guess that doesn't really. Let's see. My gunpowder. No. Something took. I'll have to figure out what that was. Because I can't find what I wanted to make with it. Anyways, this is what I want to do. I wanted to make oh, I need tools. I need paper and a scribing tool. Make this. And what this is a I believe this is the research to build the it's a multi-block construct, and it is the infusion kind of like arc thing. It's really cool. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make this real quick. I'm gonna cut here, figure the puzzle out, and then I will return when it's done. Okay, so got it all figured out. And I duplicated it, one for myself and one for the chest. So go ahead and take those. And we've learned infusion. So let's see what that is all about. Let's put that in the chest there. Okay. Oh, wow. All sorts of stuff opened up. Okay. What do we got here? Oh, some stuff down here opened up too. Stomach cake. Riding crop, another shards. Wrath cage. I think this is what lets me create. Here's a mutation. I can create spawners with that, which is pretty cool. I'll get into that some other time. Axe of this. See, these are what I was talking about earlier. The tools, the Thaumic tools. Some of these are pretty cool. Some of these, I won't be like the axe of the stream. The Tinker's Construct axe I find is a lot better, or at least it suits my needs better. Even though I really like the way this looks. I think the sprites for the tools, I think they look awesome. But sadly I won't be using some of them. Boots of the Traveler. That is an awesome piece of equipment. It allows you to step over 1 block high heights without jumping, so you can walk through terrain a lot easier. But what I want to do is travel. Where is... Oh yeah, okay. This is what I wanted to do. So, we need to make this stuff here. Wow, it takes 40. I may not be able to make that. I may have to go... Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. This here. It's a multi-block thing, and it's one of the coolest things in Minecraft. Yeah. Wow, it takes a lot of stuff. I may have to save this for next episode. Let's see what we have in our reserves here. I know there's not much left in this, because this is my old wooden one. What is in this? I only have 25 Ordo in this one. I have enough to make the structure after it's already placed, but not enough to craft its components, it seems like. Yeah, because the runic matrix takes 40, and I don't have 40. Empty space, right? Yeah. Looks like glass. And it's not. Okay. What I'm gonna do... Actually, let me check the runtime of this episode. If there's enough time left, I will go find the appropriate V off camera, and I will be back to make this thing, because I really want to make this. So I will be back in a second. Okay, so I just checked the runtime, and unfortunately, we are out of time for this episode. So, what we're going to have to do is wait until next time to build that runic, whatever you want to call it, the mystical construct. I think that's the proper name for it. I could be wrong. But we are going to definitely build that next time, because I am excited to do that. It's something that I've been wanting to do for quite a while, because it is, like I said, one of the cooler things in Minecraft, in the Thaumcraft expansion. So, I will go ahead and get the required V off camera and meet you back here for some building next time. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later.